So we started the session largely in Stormreach, where we were going to take off into Sendrick to the Titan's Teeth. Ninzi says they are aptly named Titan's Teeth. We'll see what that looks like. She kind of wanted to go over some guidelines. She's there just to be the guide, not to babysit. And if trouble happens and we're in over our heads, she will not hesitate to run. Things in the jungle, if it looks dangerous, it is. If it doesn't look dangerous, it's probably dangerous. So look, don't touch. People did talk about the idea of possibly sailing just directly to Titan's Teeth, but the chances of them dying is actually super high. People talked a bit about going to the storage area southeast of Obsidian City, where Torque woke up, but we could consider doing that kind of secondary objective on the way back. So the first kind of phase that we went through was from Stormreach to Last Chance. Along the way, we came to this clearing where there was a giant patch of purple fungus with a building in the middle of it. When Eventide went to go and get a sample of it among a bunch of skulls, she pokes one, and we get into a really wild fight where the skulls in the fungus rise up, and then the fucking house attacks us. And the house eats people, and inside, all of the household goods attack you. After the fight, some people took some vials of the fungus that happens to grow these things. After a few days, we do make it to what was called Last Chance, surrounded by a huge log palisade fence, giant trees. It is very much kind of a refugee camp. There's a chance to get some supplies at a huge markup, but otherwise it is kind of our last chance to take a long rest. And that is where we left off, in Shadow Under the Mountain.
So yeah, we'll pick up the morning after you guys got your long rest. I can figure out some weather. It's a fairly pleasant day, given the location. There's a nice wind that's keeping the temperature down a little bit. And there's not really much of a breeze at all. It's all just sort of sitting damply, moistly on top of you, the air. But the lower temperature means it's not too uncomfortable, at least.
So, okay, we're up here. We still need to keep going south. I don't think I needed any other last-minute items in town, so the place where we got a long rest, it was still very much like tent city. It wasn't actually like a wooden structure, or was it?
No, it was a building, but it was like a bunkhouse, basically. Okay. So there were cots, but they were like straw mattresses kind of level of comfort. It was not a well-appointed kind of hotel type of environment.
I think I would be up pretty early, and I guess roaming around the town just to see what is there. But if it is too sad looking, I'd probably limit my time out there.
I mean, it's not sad looking. Like, people aren't here in Last Chance because they've been forced here or anything like that. There's a lot of people who look like they're fairly well equipped who are planning expeditions into the jungle. This is just like the last base camp out from the more civilized areas to the north.
then yeah, at some point I guess I would wait back at the hot house for people to be ready.
Yeah, I think Lyra would be ready pretty promptly. Like, I don't think there's anything that I would do or want to do. Was there anything that we said we needed to do before? Or
I
that last chance?
Enda said that this was just the last chance to get a long rest and the last
Right.
chance to get like any last minute supplies or something.
Yeah, a few of us restocked last session of those who said that they wanted things. I know Eventide and I restocked on arrows and bolts.
We've been on the road how many days now?
That was, I think, 5 days.
Okay. Remind me, Eventide, your good berries, is that a spell or is that a cantrip?
It's a full spell.
Okay. So then, since we never said that that was ever used at any point, I'll just remove 5 rations. Did we want to get any more rations while we're here? I only have 9 left, but I can put more on the horse. That's an easy do.
I mean, that's really for the 4 of you, because Talk and I don't eat.
Right.
I mean, I also have a bag of holding, so I can load up if I need to.
And how many rations are you at?
After taking away the 5, 15.
Okay.
Also, don't forget you need to plan for the journey back.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we can forage and stuff too. That was something that Mimsy said during whatever point.
I think just for the DM's knowledge, at about the halfway point, I'm gonna guess probably like here-ish, I would probably take a break, do it like a hunting moment to try and hunt and forage to restock, because that's about when that's about the time I would realize I've gone through like half of what I have left in rations.
Yeah, it's going to be another 6 days to get to the river. It'll take you just across the river. Foraging is mostly like, if you're doing foraging, you're mostly just getting stuff for the day with a normal foraging check. We can do that anytime you guys want to be doing it.
When someone starts foraging or looks like they're rummaging in their bag for food, I would just straight up offer to give them a good berry.
Right. So the reason I'm suggesting otherwise is because that's an actual spell slot, and this is our last long rest for at least a week.
And the berries only last a day.
Right.
It's going to be close to 2 weeks to get to Titan's Teeth.
Right. So this is where like spells are going to be very tight. We're not going to want to use them unless absolutely necessary, things like that. That's why I asked if it was a spell or a cantrip.
Okay, fair enough.
I can also load up on more food. I mean, realistically.
Yeah. I think I'd take the time. I would probably just get 11 rations, now that I'm thinking about it, just to be safe.
Okay, and then a ration is how
So
much?
it's
Per...
4.5 gold a piece.
Also, if we wanted to forage, I am like probably pretty good at it based on what I'm spec'd into.
Wait, how much were rations here? I know Enda said that there was a higher cost of things.
Prices are basically doubled.
Doubled.
Great.
Because
So
because they know they've got you on the hook. Because
right,
It's like the last petrol station out of town.
right. So instead of 4.5 gold each, they're going to be 9 gold each.
Well,
That
they're
seems to be a
half
lot
gold
for-
each.
When I look at rations, it says they are 4.5.
do you have
Oh,
9
it's
rations?
It's the quantity. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so if you
It's a
actually go to
quantity
add just
issue.
one, it's 0.5. So it's
Well-
basically be 1 gold per ration.
I thought I only had one left on the horse.
Yeah.
Apparently, it didn't accept that I just eaten a bunch.
Hmm.
Like, thanks, horse.
So it's going to be a gold a day, and how many days do you think it's going to be between there and back again?
So, okay, he said it's 2 weeks from where we are down, which means
Mhm.
2 weeks back. So 15 rations a person, so 60 rations total is what is needed.
Count the fact we may be there longer than a day.
Possible. Yep.
We
That's
don't
what-
know how long we are going to be there.
That's why I was saying, like, when we get to the river, probably take some time to hunt. Because I think if we can catch some, I'm gonna say little critters, like anything from a lizard to a rabbit or anything small like that, we could possibly catch several, so that they'll keep a little bit in transit, so we can get a couple of days of food out of those. And I'm gonna guess, and I actually, DM, I would ask Mimsy, is there hunting in Titan's Teeth, or only outside of Titan's Teeth?
Mimsy would tell you that like there's going to be availability everywhere, but it's difficult in the jungle, surprisingly, because a lot of what you might think would be edible isn't necessarily. And
Right.
like is water, but like some of the water will be like in bromeliads high up in the canopy kind of thing. So like if you know where the water is, you can get it, but it's not necessarily easy. So I'm using like the mid-grade. I'm just typing out exactly how it'll work mechanically.
Right.
Just grab it from 2014. So it's basically the mid-grade with limited food and water sources.
50.
Okay.
Okay, so I effectively have no dogs. Go. Enough rations to cover if we are straight there, straight back. I have enough to cover everyone for the trip. But if people have some stuff and we forage along the way, then we are more than capable.
Yeah, and I have 20 rations on me.
Okay.
Well, on the horse.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. I think
And
that-
Mimsy will also help with that if you guys need her to.
Okay.
Cool.
Just nobody asked yet.
Yeah. Side note: rations are heavy. You might want to offer her the bag of holding for hers as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can take another effectively 300 pounds of stuff in here. But we can kind of figure that out along the way if we need to stop at the forage and stuff. So at some point, I think we would all gather after shopping and whatever and get going.
I'm good to go whenever. Like I said, I stocked up last game.
Okay, and you guys were still going to be going on rations for the next leg?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
If we have to, by what you'd said, I have enough for the 4 meat eater, the 4 people who need to eat, not including Mimsy, in rations.
Okay, then we'll move on into the next leg of the journey. It's be another 6 days. Could I get everyone to roll me a d12?
Sorry, everyone.
I'm not.
I mean, Splendor could also roll a 12. She hasn't rolled yet.
I am attempting to do so in one-handed while I'm holding a piece of fountain. I'm cleaning the cat fountain. I have to take it apart to do that. Yeah. Sirius went over to take a sip of water, and apparently it was too dirty for him because he literally yelled. Did I type that right? Cool.
Most of the journey goes pretty much without any kind of a hitch. You see a lot of crazy wildlife you've never seen before, but it's all relatively small stuff. There's a lot of monkeys swinging through the canopy, birds everywhere, then hugely bright colors, lots of flowers, even down on the forest floor. Technically, it needs at least a week before it can reincarnate, so... It's been about that, but no. I have other plans. That'll come in later.
Oh no.
And weird stuff happens, and then you guys do things, and then I have plans. That's okay, you get other plans now. And you guys eventually make it to the bridge over the river. But as you're approaching, Mimsy... Like, there's some weird noises you guys hear that sound like birds of some kind, but they sound both a little loud and also far away, oddly. And Mimsy, immediately, gestures for everyone to get down low into the brush. This is before you guys get quite there, but I'm going to drop your tokens on.
I do exactly that and yank Eventide into the brush with me.
I vanished into the brush.
Okay. This is not where you guys are. I'm just dropping you on the map.
I heard my name. Do I need to do something?
No.
Okay.
Literally the opposite. Do nothing.
I just said I yanked you into the brush with me when we were told to get into the brush.
So Mimsy gathers all of you up a little bit close so she can whisper, and okay, guys, there's a bridge. The bridge is rope and wood, and it's usually not in good repair. I'm getting you into the bushes here because that sound is the biggest goddamn bird you're going to find in the area.
Right.
Let me sure it's a bird. It doesn't really have feathers.
No.
I don't even know what to call it. I call it a lightning bird. You'll see why when you can see it.
And I assume that it would feed on us. That's the idea.
Yeah, that's why I'm pulling you into the bushes here.
I believe we would have to deal with it before crossing the bridge. It would leave us quite the sitting ducks.
What are your plans on doing that?
And I was suggesting maybe we engage it here before we cross.
And how are you planning on doing that?
I just pull out the crossbow.
Okay. Is that a magic crossbow? With extended range? Because I'm pretty sure it's too far away.
I look Eventide's bow instead. She's like that just turns to Eventide's bow.
I look at Virgil, and then I look at Torque. Torque, can you talk some sense into your... And I air quote the word brother, cousin, whatever, fellow non-sapien?
Well, that's kind of rude. I don't assume all of you are related.
I think technically we are, though. That could just be a religious belief, though. I'm not really sure. Can you talk some sense into him? Because apparently you speak the kind of logic that he would understand, I think.
Also, he's correct.
Crap.
Would you rather deal with a giant bird here, or would you rather deal with a giant bird out there? And he points to the bridge.
Or wait for the bird to go away and then cross.
It
With all
seems
due
like an
respect.
unnecessary risk.
You are not the quietest when it comes to moving.
I can assist with that a little bit.
Okay,
But-
sneaking across is probably not going to work. There's not a lot of places to hide in the open air, and Mimsy gestures at the bridge, which you can all see. It's just a rickety-looking rope and wood bridge.
Mimsy, how far across is the bridge? Like, how long is it?
Couple 100 feet, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
It's also not really wide, so speed is our friend, but we need to be aware of the giant goddamn bird that's going to try and eat us.
How have you gotten across interacting with this thing before?
I usually don't try and cross when this thing is around. But the only options we have are going to the ocean, which is another easily like a week down along the cliff till it gets down to the shoreline to cross over, deal with whatever's down that way, and then back up again. Or we go closer to the drow the other way and take risks there before they get to the end of the chasm.
Instead of
Either
worrying
of those is
about
good.
how to reach it for range, attract it to us.
Otherwise, if you give me maybe an hour, I can prepare a spell that can make us invisible, and we can handle things that way.
That could work. It probably hunts by sight.
It would be a bit taxing, but it does eliminate the risk.
I mean, the other option I was going to suggest is we take this, a couple of us at a time, dashing across the bridge, and then try and harass it away when it comes in to attack.
Mimsy, how fast is this bird?
Fast.
Like, faster than him? And I point at Virgil.
She leans out from the bush and looks around for a moment and says, "There, you see that over there?" And she points distant down the chasm.
Okay.
And if anybody looks that way, you don't even need to make a perception check. You see a absolutely massive winged creature.
I'm absolutely looking. Attempting to judge how fast it can move.
Make that a base 15. Can't roll below that.
You
You're
said
not
we didn't
particular.
have to.
It's difficult to get a sense of scale, but you get the impression that if it were to come up the line up to here, it would probably, its wingspan would probably span the chasm.
Oh shit.
And like, it's not really clear in the image, but there, you can see lightning arcing along its wings.
I can teleport across and take one other person with me, but that would still leave 4 people to figure out a way.
I can fly my steed across.
Well, the moment anything visible is out on that bridge, it's probably going to come for easy food, because if it can knock you off, it'll just pick your remains up off the ground afterwards.
Oh, I'm not going to be on the bridge. I'm going to be above the bridge. Maybe I
That's
should go
fine.
below.
Be fast. I'm just saying, like, there trees start up again just past the end of the bridge. Get into the tree cover as soon as you can.
Damn, watching the bird,
Mhm.
can I guesstimate how fast it's moving?
Give me an investigation check.
Sure, with a -1. 12.
You're not sure exactly, but you've never seen something this fast, you don't think.
Okay.
I was going to say, when she originally asked if it's faster than me, would I be able to make the same check? Because I know my own speed.
You're looking at this thing a fair ways off, like it's a few, like hundreds of feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have a really great sense. Like you assume it's like hundreds of feet away. It's hard to get a sense of scale. You're having to go based on like how much the fogginess of the atmosphere is making it wash out. So it's difficult to get a full estimate of exactly how big it actually is.
Damn, I can't roll below a 19 in investigation, so I thought I'd ask.
I watched them trying to judge this, and you realize it's just gliding around right now. If it's actually pursuing something, it would probably increase in speed.
I do not.
Yeah, it's more just like spiraling and around and hovering kind of thing.
I do not believe I would be capable of outrunning it.
We don't know if it can get here in the same amount of time it would take us to get across the bridge. We just don't know.
As soon as anyone begins to cross, it will be hard for the ones following.
I think I can take Eventide with me.
I can teleport Mimsy, and so the two of you could go. I know you're both capable of running quickly. Torque, I can use a little bit of magic to boost your speed a bit further.
Is it going to be worth burning spell slots when we've got
It's a racial thing, so I get it once a day.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not a long rest thing, I don't think.
I thought it was long strider, sorry.
It is, but I'm
right.
a wood elf, so I get it. I get one use for long rest, so no spell slot.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And so, yeah, I guess I will touch Torque really quick, and
I would not burn your use of it.
Okay.
It's going to take me 2 rounds to get across, regardless of the
Regardless.
additional.
Yeah.
Because it's, 180, I think?
Looks that way.
Then I guess technically it takes me 3 rounds without.
And it
So,
still
move
takes you 3
dash.
rounds either way.
Oh, yeah.
No, it'd be 2 rounds with.
Would it?
Okay.
Base
so,
40
yeah.
barbarian.
Oh, right, of course.
So yeah, I'll use it. So you now have a movement speed of 50 for an hour.
Cool.
From player knowledge, if I'm gonna, so I can use my movement and move again as an action, correct?
Yeah, that's a dash.
Right. So then that leaves my bonus action still available, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure.
And Mimsy will also say, like, whatever you're planning, I don't think the bridge will hold more than 2 of you at a time.
I do not believe the plan is for more than 2 of us to use it.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Eventide for a moment. Eventide, how fast can you fly?
Hold on, now I check.
Right.
Are we just assuming Dell's going to turn into a bird?
Yes.
Okay.
50 feet.
Okay. So my horse goes 60. So she's a little bit faster.
DM, has that actually just appeared on the map, or are you just putting... Okay.
No, I'm just unhiding the token
Okay.
because you've seen it.
He wants to give us a heart attack.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that the moment we all go very quiet as it flies overhead?
Yes. So she's really fast, but if you fall off, don't stop. Keep going. And I mount up.
Okay.
And I do I treat Eventide like you would a little kid. I pick her up and have her pull her in right in front of me and then grab the reins around her.
I think it's best if you guys take off the same time we do, so it's like we need to do like a syndicated go.
Oh yeah, like I'm mounted up, like ready to run, waiting for like 1 step movement from anybody, and I'm going.
I'm gonna get to like as low toward the end of the underbrush as possible and like crouch down, ready to go into a full sprint.
Glimmer will come up to Mimsy and say, "This is going to feel a little weird." My girl.
He gives you a raised eyebrow.
Are you dimension dooring?
Yep. And so from the bush, we just poof and appear down here.
God, that's itchy.
It's the burning of, I mean, it's the smoke. You kind of actually burn yourself into nothing and reform. It's complicated.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna sign language to talk to ask if he's ready.
You'll just get a thumbs up.
Okay. Gonna give a thumbs up. I'm gonna like hold a hand up to Lyra.
You do notice that the big bird has started moving towards the bridge.
Yep.
Yes. I'm gonna just basically like hold up 3 fingers, 2 fingers, 1 finger, drop my hand, and sprint.
Yeah, I would take, as soon as you have like 1 finger up, I get ready to take off.
Yeah.
And I'm gone.
So it's dash and double dash. It's double dash for me, so that's 120 feet of movement. Are there actually gaps in this bridge that we need to jump over, or...?
There are, but none of them are more than 10 feet, which I think all of you can jump handily, except maybe Glimmer, who teleported.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't think you need to roll a check or anything.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35...
Like, this is a running start. Do you have more than a 10 strength?
Yeah, because I've got those gauntlets. Otherwise I'd be in trouble. 20. Technically, 120 puts me in the hole.
Then you have to be in front of the hole. You can't quite get across it first.
Yeah. But next round I can go. So this thing has 6 seconds to catch us or we're gone.
You also hear that massive pterosaur thing let out some kind of a cry. You feel it more than hear it. Like, you do like hear something really, really low, but you can feel it rumbling through your own bodies, and it's making its way very quickly. Faster than you would have thought, actually.
Do we get a second round?
Yes, it's trying to catch up now, but it was a good... it was 600, so now it's 240. I'm sorry, calculations. Yeah, it's got another round to get to you.
60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and I will use my bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Do you need a stealth check?
Yes, I do.
Thought you might. $32. I literally dive into the bushes as I get to the other side.
And
I go.
So
Go ahead.
all of you managed to make it to the bushes?
Mm-hmm.
This thing goes sweeping right past almost immediately after you guys cross the bridge. It has 120-foot fly speed.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't outrun that. If it is like
a
it
240
flies.
double move.
Yeah, a 240 double move is twice as fast as I can move at my fastest. That is insane. I need to pick up the feat at level 12 that gives me another 10 feet of movement speed so I can go 150.
Okay, well, it keeps circling around making angry, loud, rumbly noises, but it doesn't seem to be chasing you into the trees.
We should probably keep moving. And like I dismount and get Eventide off the horse.
That would have been so bad for us.
Yeah, sorry. Apologies that I rolled a let's basically use Glimmer's spell slots encounter.
Technically, just an item slot and a racial. I haven't truly used any spell slots yet.
What was the dimension door from?
The Cape of Mountback.
Nice. Is that a everyday recharge?
Probably long rest if I had to guess.
Also, I don't know if it's anybody else, but some hit points.
Next dawn, so that's cool.
Awesome. Some hit points are showing weird for me. I don't know if everybody rolled a long rest. Because we would have had one. Like Splendor's showing at like 40 of 74.
Yep, you guys are successfully across the river. And bypass my aerosaur with ease.
I mean, I think it would have been an interesting encounter, but not on the bridge.
So on the bridge, you guys just would have fought it. A nice rickety bridge makes it fun.
Hey, some of us can like fly.
So they would have just eaten you directly.
Yeah, but
I
can
might
also...
be bite-sized, exactly.
Splendor, you need to take a long rest. We did have one, and your hit points are like at 40 out of 74.
Oh, I totally didn't see that we had a long rest. Okay, thank you. I'll do that.
Yeah, that was like one of the main things about that camp. That is the last long rest we are having for a while.
Right. I heard you say that, but it didn't register. Okay.
Okay, you guys are now into the last leg of the journey to the Titan's Teeth.
You mean Titan's Teeth or Obsidian City?
You were bypassing the Obsidian City, I thought, and going straight to Titan's Teeth.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we had made it to the river. I thought that it was 3 legs.
It is. That like we had the first leg to Last Chance, second leg to the river, third leg to Titan's Teeth.
Oh, the river. I missed. Okay, no, I'm with
And that was the bridge over the river.
Yep. Okay, I'm
The
with
river
you.
was way, way, way below you.
Yep.
I don't know how accurate that is supposed to be to the actual geography here, but I like it. So in the last leg, I'm going to need another D12 from everyone.
Someone roll a house call. Come on.
Always a bridesmaid, never the bride.
Hey, Splendor, it's all down to you.
So that was a 12 for a second, and then it just right at the last second just went doop, over to a 3.
It's not even showing on mine. Oh, there we go. It's just shown up. And yes, also, same thing happened here. It was at 12 when it showed on my screen.
Okay, you managed to make it to Titan's Teeth without incident. And as you guys are coming through the jungle, you see this coming up for a while as you're making your way through the jungle. You're not really climbing much in elevation, but you are, like, it is still really heavy foresting all the way, but you do eventually start to see what looks like a mountain range in front of you. But as you get closer, it's different than any other mountain range you've probably ever seen. It's composed of absolutely massive, like several 100-foot tall pillars of stone that just shoot up out of the ground, separate from each other. And those stones are covered in trees and mosses and everything like that. And so, like, it looks like there's all these pillars, all these little canyons beneath it down on the ground, and no real obvious way to climb up any of them except for actually climbing a literal cliff face. And just to give you a visual, in Titan's Teeth, these are actually bigger than they are in the real world equivalent. This is the pillar forest in China. But this is the kind of thing you're looking at if the pillars were bigger than this. And you can tell, like, there would be a completely different ecosystem on the ground with the trees, or up in the air with the canopy on the pillars. And it's really abrupt too. Like, you are walking forward and you can sort of see some of the pillars above you, and then you walk out of the trees and there's a short gap of relatively low bush and everything like that, and the few scattered trees, and then just pillars straight up out of the ground. Like teeth punching up out of the soil. Hence the name.
Torque, I hope you have some idea, and hopefully it is not all the way up there, of where we're going.
Has the resolution of the ping gotten any more exact?
It's hard to say. You think it's at least a few days more travel into the Titan's Teeth. You have a good sense of the direction, and the height seems to be pretty comparable to where your elevation is now. It might be a little bit higher, but that could just be because the ground gets a little bit higher as you move further in.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's up on one of those. But it is another day or two in.
Oh, okay. And looking over at Mimsy, I'm sure your guidelines still exist as they were. If it looks dangerous, it is. If it's weird, it's also dangerous. Is there any sort of new expectation for this area?
Not a lot of travel down this far south, so what lives in here is poor or known. I have been here, but I wouldn't say that I'm completely familiar with the place. The one advantage we're going to have is that the pillars make it a lot harder for anything to see you from a distance if we're down here on the bottom between them. The corollary of that is that if anything does decide to jump you, you've got limited options for escape. So, eyes and ears open, and I'll keep an eye out. Your friend seems to know where he's going at this point. I'll do my best to make sure we stay safe.
Out of character, just housekeeping, about how many days from last chance was it to here?
It was 6 days to the river, and it's been about 9 days to where you are now.
So 15. Okay. I'm just wanting to clear out, so I'm doing this for like 3 people. 1, 2.
If I tried to do this as a hex crawl, we would have been doing this for like
3 weeks.
months.
Yep.
Yeah. Who all were you counting, and what were you counting for?
Myself and Eventide and Harley. Okay. For rations.
That's what I wanted to make sure. I was like, oh, let me make sure I'm not.
And this was it. Was it 6 and 3, 9 total, or 6 and 9, 15 total days?
6 and 9 from last chance.
Okay, so it was 15 total.
15, yeah.
And for moving further in, I'm going to need survival checks to try and keep you guys on track and make your way around these various things.
Now that
And if you need to, Mimsy can do that for you. But you may have better scores than she does.
I think Torque has the best score.
Eventide might be up there too.
For what was that?
survival. It's either you
Oh,
or Eventide.
I have really good survival if I rage.
I have really good survival. Yeah, I'm +7.
Yeah, I'm +4 normally, +8 with advantage if I rage.
Ignore
So-
the Mimsy, it's making me do this to open our stat block.
I mean, we can, if we wanted to optimize it, we could have just Torque help Eventide, and I can guide someone.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best bet.
So, am I doing anything? Sorry.
Yep, survival check with advantage.
And an extra D4.
DC's only 15. So, like, even without the extra D4, that's more than enough. Yep, you get deep into the Titan Seas. You're now fully surrounded by these pillars. So, like, you get maybe 100 feet between pillars. So, even out in the, like, relatively, at the relative open, you feel more closed in than you've ever been in the outside before. Because there's no direction you can look once you're inside the Titan's teeth where you can see sky directly above you, but other than that, you get little alleyways, but then they'll get blocked off after a few hundred feet with another pillar. So it's like walking through a modern city of skyscrapers. Like, you can look up and see sky, but
Oh,
it's
it's
much
almost
more
like,
closed in.
what was the old WoW place, like Thousand Needles or something?
It's like Thousand Needles, but a lot more green.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprising how many trees are able to stick themselves onto the sides of these pillars.
1,000 needles, but without the flooding as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's actually relatively dry on the floor. Like, it's still rainforesty a bit, but and there's like clear streams here and there running through it, but it's not like marshy at all.
Mhm.
And you guys can set up camp, and I'll need another survival check for day 2. I mean, Torque can keep you on track. It's more about whether you pick right paths around pillars and things like that.
Do you want me to roll that in with advantage or?
Yeah, it's the same thing with advantage and another D4.
Okay.
And the same 15 DC. And Torque, as you get closer, it's more and more clear that this is like ground level to where you're at. Yep, so after another day's worth of travel through the base of these pillars, you come to a final pillar, and Torque, it's really clear to you that whatever your docent is pinging to is inside this pillar.
Hmm.
Like it's just like 50 or 80 feet away, and the pillar's hundreds of feet across.
Torque will point at it. That pillar.
This pillar is also weirdly shorter than a lot of the other ones around.
don't think either that one's not natural, or somebody hollowed it out, because the ping is coming from inside of it.
The call is coming from inside.
Yes. The ping is coming from inside the teeth.
Okay, perhaps we could walk around to see if there's like a tunnel, an entrance somewhere.
Yeah, there must be a way in somewhere.
And my true sight indicates that this is not like a fake pillar that's actually a wizard tower. It's still a pillar, right?
It looks like a pillar.
Okay.
Everyone can give me a perception or investigation check, whichever you wish, if you're looking for some way to, or something to, that's out of place. I said the DC at 19 to be hard, but
I can't roll below a 19 on investigation.
okay, Torg and Glimmer don't notice it, but three of the rest of you do notice that as you're walking around, there's one spot where there's a couple of bushes that are sitting there, but in between the bushes, almost hidden because of the color, there's a greened, oxidized, what looks like a plate that's set out a little bit from the wall with a brass plate behind it, almost like it's a button that's meant to be pushed or something. Like I say, it looks like it might have been bronze at one time, but now it's just so greened over with oxidization that it's really hiding into the green cover is really, really well. It's also really, really big. It's like 8 feet across. And a little high off the ground. Like 10 feet.
I'm sorry, can you say what I saw again?
It looks like there's a green plate set into the side of the pillar, and then from that there's a little bit of a piston or a pole that sticks out, and then there's a big round disc on the end of that. The disc and the plate are about like 8 feet across or so, and they're set about 10 feet up off the ground.
I literally just point and go, "What's that?"
That's a bush.
No, she's talking the thing that's like 10 feet up from the bush.
Like, it is surrounded by bushes. Like, the bushes have grown over it, which is what makes it a little bit harder to see, but it's very clearly not a bush once you can see it.
I don't know. After a while, all of this just seems to look alike.
No, that's definitely different.
I agree. Maybe like a door or something? Or flat something? I don't know.
I'm going to point it out to our guide.
You remember what I said about things that look weird, right?
Hence why I'm pointing it out to you and not suggesting we immediately go up to it.
Well, if your buddy thinks that whatever you're looking for is inside this pillar, that seems like it's really relevant.
And it's 10 feet off the ground.
Yes.
I fly up and start poking at it.
It's made of metal.
Do I see like anything I can push or detach or anything like that?
It looks like the whole thing is meant to push into the wall. It's like a giant button.
Well, I imagine because I'm tiny, I have to put all of my strength into it, but I will attempt to push the button.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, yay, -1. Why not roll? Thank you.
You're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Does it look like you can scale this rock up 10 feet to where this button is?
You'd be next to where the plate the button goes into is. The button sticking out like 5 feet from the wall.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's actually at height for me. Or
It's 5 feet. The button itself is 5 feet out from the wall, but it's 10 feet up.
that's what I mean. Is it possible to scale up to where the button is, like height-wise?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And first, before I attempt to push the button, I'm gonna check the button for traps.
I'm wondering how you're going to push the button, because if you're climbing the wall, now the button is 5 feet behind you.
One-handed reach back and push in. Like, you climb up alongside it and you push in. But I would like to check it for traps first anyway, just in case that this thing is, you know, you push this button and rocks fall and everyone dies.
Okay.
I don't think
Good
I'm
idea,
fully understanding the layout of the space.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to draw it on the map here.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
I have a map, but it's going to be useful in a moment, not right now.
mountain.
Like, if this is
and
the cliff face, then there's a plate on it, like here, and then there's a pole sticking out, and there's another plate out here. And
Right.
the pole is 5 feet away from the mountain.
Right, got you.
And the
I
button's here.
completely
the-
misunderstood. Right.
if you're hanging here, like your arms aren't going to reach 5 feet out to grab the edge of it.
Yeah, no, you're right. I realized my mathematical error with this. But I would still like to check the thing for...
You can check for traps, sure.
Yeah.
Just give me a investigation check. With advantage if you're proficient with thieves' tools and have them.
Thank you for that, because that would have been a 19, and that's 29. Not 20.
It doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay. I'm gonna drop back down and just look at Torque and go, this one looks like it's your proficiency.
Like, it looks like it does trigger something, but there's no nothing that you would identify as a trap.
Yeah.
Torque walks over and pushes it.
How tall are you again?
6'7".
Give me a strength check. I think you can barely reach it.
I just expected you to rage and punch it, but...
I could have stood on my horse and got it.
No, when Torque realizes he's got to reach up too far, he does rage. So now he's 13 feet tall.
Yeah, it's easy. But it's still a strength check, though.
At least you get advantage now. Thank God you get advantage.
These dice are garbage tonight.
At least they're not trolling everybody with those awful honking noises.
Luckily, when you touch it, you do feel a burning sensation in your chest, and a red glow appears on the surface of it through the oxidization. It doesn't. You can't tell what symbol it might have been originally, because there's too much oxidation over top of it. But it does glow a bit, and then it does start to move. Anybody but you would have needed to defeat a different system.
So
Could be a dex. It's hard to tell through all the stuff.
once it's pushed in, does anything apparent happen?
Yeah, the entire ground starts to shake. And the ground starts to lift up underneath you.
Oh, good. This is exactly what I wanted.
Is it just under Torque or under the rest of us?
It's under the entire pillar.
Oh, got it.
And now the pillar is 5 feet in the air and climbing. If you're not on the pillar, you may want to get on the pillar.
Okay, I was gonna look down to see if there was like a space opening up underneath
Like,
or something
there's-
for us to go
Like
under.
the pillar comes down, and then there's like I think it's about a 15-foot ledge, and then there's more cliff that's appearing.
Ledges, yeah.
And like you couldn't see it before; it was covered in like layers
no.
of dirt and everything like that. But it's breaking through there now, and you can hear like roots tearing out of the surface and everything like that as it climbs.
Oh, these giants were something.
And this goes on for a while.
Oh.
You end up a good like 60 feet in the air.
Is it
Where am I
moving
next?
like slowly, or is it moving rapidly, or somewhere?
It's
in the
moving
middle?
slowly enough that it's not difficult to stay on it, but
Right.
so it's not like firing into the air like a cannon or something like that. It's like a slow.
Okay, so like slow elevator speed.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point I'll be like, do you think it'll ever stop?
Eventually, it does stop about 100 feet in the air, and then the central part of the pillar keeps going. And like you thought it was a secure connection to the ground, but it's clearly not. And as it climbs up, it eventually exposes what looks like a doorway. Except the doorway is filled with rubble.
Is the map
See if I can-
pure black for anyone else?
Nobody's on the map yet. That should be changing now.
All I see
That
is
would
black
do
screen.
it.
Oh. We have arrived.
That should work with everyone. So, the cliff face here is where the original pillar was. It's now gone up significantly. The bit with the button is right there, which hasn't really moved. And the cliff behind you is the pillar that leads another 100 feet down.
And torque is big somewhere.
I have not adjusted torque. And this, like, you can see masonry around this door on either side of it, but like it looks like it's filled with massive rocks. It looks like there was some kind of a collapse at some point.
I assume your influence wants us to go in there.
I can now ping exactly. Your ping is to there. Which I don't think will help you much.
Yes.
Rocks are completely blocking the entranceway, correct?
Yeah, it's like if you were the size of like a mouse, maybe you could find a crack to crawl through, but who knows if you get all the way through.
Hmm.
Is it one giant rock or like a rock slide happened?
There's mostly one giant rock, but there's a lot of other little rocks around it. Like you can see past the big rock in a couple of crannies, but there's clearly more rock behind it.
I might be able to get us in. Unless, Torque, you have a way to move it. But magically, it might be possible.
I mean, I could try pushing it or smashing it.
I have no explosives on this character.
Any way you want to approach it is fine, but magically I might also be able to assist.
And we are on a ledge 60 feet in the air. Why in the hell would you even think of explosives?
To break the rock?
Yeah, and explode the ledge we're standing on.
I was thinking, why
Perfect.
you put it further into, like, in the middle of the pile and blast the rocks up. But yeah.
Torque will try to, he'll start by just kind of trying to push inward to see if he can just move the rock in and away.
Give me a strength check.
Alright, dice don't suck. The dice suck.
It doesn't move at all.
15.
I'll go put my hand on Torque's arm and say, "It's okay, dear. This, I think, requires a bit more of a gentle touch. Move aside."
Glimmer, I do have blasting powder.
I was just going to ask it to open.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying we have options.
Oh, okay. I'll consider that. And I go up and like put my ear to it, move my hand up and down. I step back, and I look in my component pouch. Open, please. And I'm gonna cast Pass Wall.
How deep can Pass Wall go?
8 feet. No. 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, 20 feet deep.
You lucky motherfucker.
That was a lot of rocks. Holy shit.
It's
Exactly 20 feet.
It's exactly 20 feet.
Wow.
I'm just going to delete the walls. How long does Pass Wall last?
Not actually a super long time. Like, I'll have to do this again. 1 hour.
Why is there a weird triangle in the middle of that? Sorry, that should not be there. I'm just gonna... What is even causing that? Try erase area. Oops.
I'm so glad that worked, because the only other plan I had for Virgil was pop out the the lightsaber arm blade and start carving rock.
Okay. For some reason, it thinks that there's a barrier there. Are people going through the pass wall?
Mm-hmm.
Because if so, I'll just drop you inside.
I can actually see past that little weird triangle barrier.
Mm-hmm.
I can see into like the area.
I do not know what is causing that.
Okay, it's weird.
Are you bringing your horse in, Lyra?
She went to let the dog out.
Yeah, I'll
was
leave it
her.
outside until she says otherwise. Yeah, there's no wall on the map in that spot. I do not know what is blocking light. I thought I buried that with enough rubble to make that stuff not work. But yeah, looking back, it's very clear that there was a massive collapse that collapsed the entire entryway at some point.
Oh, it is disrupt. Like, that is somewhere disruption. If there is something over this way, it's disrupting vision.
Why would anything be disrupting vision?
Or maybe it's just, for some reason. Yeah, even with my true sight enabled, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's over here is totally hosed.
Yeah, I should be able to see much further than I can.
Okay, I'm just going to pose my entire darkness thing, because it's not really all that important.
Unless it's magical darkness, yeah, I shouldn't be.
There we go. No, magical darkness wouldn't have caused it for me.
Yeah, I meant for me.
Yeah.
There was nothing in there that should have been causing any kind of problems, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, now I can see everything, like, comfortably.
No, I just dropped light all over the place.
Ah.
So yeah, it is casting some light in here from what looks like some kind of torches that have a weird. It looks like some kind of a scintillating white light in the socket rather than any kind of a flame, but it is casting a fair bit of light. It's on the walls here. The floors are just covered in dirt, like earth level dirt. It's not that they're dirty; it's that it's it looks more like the floor of a cavern. But the walls, you can tell, were at one point made out of worked stone, though they're heavily eroded. And there's roots coming in through the walls and all kinds of different little places and things like that. So whatever this place was, it was built at some point, but it is now very clearly in a lot of ruined state. And there's an open space to the left as you enter, and a closed set of bronze-looking green doors to the right here. And a much larger chamber to the north.
Quick question: how tall are the ceilings?
The ceilings in here are 30 feet tall.
Okay.
Very roomy.
I came back and still asked if I wanted my horse to come with me. Would it be possible? Like, would the horse fit?
An 8-foot wide tunnel, I'm just realizing now, probably wouldn't fit the horse, no.
5 foot wide, 8 feet tall.
Oh, 5 foot wide, 8 feet tall? Yeah, Torque could squeeze. I don't think a horse could.
Okay.
Can the horse communicate psychically with you?
Within a certain distance, yes.
How far?
That's what I'm checking.
I thought you said it was a mile last time, or at some point.
Something like that.
If it is, then that's great because it can stay outside as a scout.
Yeah. Telepathy within 1 mile. So I think I would have tried to fit her through the tunnel, realizing she would not fit through the tunnel. I would actually take equipment off of her and set it beside her, set it like just inside the tunnel, and then have her like lay or stay or hang out right there, making the space as comfortable for her as possible, and then head in.
Yeah, everything outside seems fairly stable. It's just there's not a lot of room now because of the cliff.
No, you're good.
Well, Torque, we're in here. Where are we going?
It's kind of we got this room over here, and this room over here, but it's kind of between both of them.
You just see a hole in the wall over on the other side of that room too.
Maybe this way?
Can you fit?
He could squeeze. It's not going to be tight for him if he's large.
Which way did you guys go? I missed it.
Left.
This way.
Oh, okay.
West.
I was gonna say, do we want to look what's behind that door? Not necessarily go that way, but just make sure that we're not leaving something behind us.
Torque is already gone.
Oh, okay. Screw it.
Go ahead.
I'm very confused. Oh, that's not eventide. That's your cat. Okay. I was like, why are there 2 eventides on the map? And then realized one's actually not eventide.
The record, Eventide's bigger than my cat.
Mm.
I
Well,
can no
this is,
longer move my token.
This is definitely the wrong way.
It could turn north.
No, I think this is how the DM wanted us to get in.
Yeah, I can't move my token anymore.
Why? What's further? Yeah. Oh,
It's-
wow.
Yeah, it's literally just a
Really?
hole in the wall.
Freaking really?
Literally, if anybody had moved over there at any point, like it's not even a hidden door or something like that, you would have seen the hole behind the bush.
He set us up with a great big friggin' button to push.
I got to do a cool thing. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
TM, question. Does it look big enough for my horse to fit through there?
No.
Okay. I just warned my horse that there's another path in, but it's not safe.
That looks more like some kind of a burrowed tunnel of some kind. So it's only like 5 or 6 feet tall. It's worse than the pass wall is, actually.
Blenda, do you use a wired or wireless mouse?
Wireless.
Is your battery good?
It's brand new, actually, as of last night.
Just making sure. There's plenty of times I'm like, why did my click not click?
I refreshed and then I could move it, and now I can't move it again.
Oh, Torque, before you go north, give me a perception check.
I was going to ask you a question, but I get the feeling it's going to be the same thing.
It has nothing to do with the room to the north, actually.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm getting PTSD from the Forest Temple in Zelda. What is the giant hand sticking out the wall?
Okay, 14, you don't notice anything. That's fine.
Go look, Virgil. Go look.
Oh, that thing down there doesn't look inconspicuous at all.
You mean the giant hand sticking out of the rubble?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I vote it's a dead frost giant.
Does it have a ring on its finger?
It looks more like it's made of stone. Though it looks articulated almost, not like a statue, really.
Those paths
Whoever
to
you
goes
definitely
north.
noticed something.
Virgil, there's a pathway next to you.
Yes, I'm aware.
What do I notice then? If it's not the pathway.
Look on the other side.
Oh!
Torque, there's put your arm to the left.
And like, as he says that, Torque was already reaching up to kind of tap on the wall, since he knew the
It's
ping
illusory.
was. Oh.
But I also need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Is this because somebody got too close to the hand?
No, it's because you got too close to the entrance that you just poked at.
Okay.
Because the hand does immediately clench into a fist, and the entire rock wall there just falls apart as something comes out of the wall,
Right.
pulling itself to its feet. It's a massive. It looks like a massive warforged more than anything else, mostly made out of stone.
I scream.
You are in a bad place.
Yeah.
Especially because she literally just touched the hand.
It's a good thing I didn't put my whole hand in the hand, which is what I considered doing.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure you could sit in that hand.
And you said this was kind of like a massive warforged, but like stone.
It looks like it's mostly made of stone. You do see traces of metal underneath everything, and possibly some wood pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like any warforged you've seen, but like the
Right.
basic kind of construction seems warforged E.
Yeah.
I mean, I did
Cool.
put a weird head sticking out of a wall. I'll give her that.
Would it look like any warforged I've ever seen?
You see some similarities, but not this specific one.
Does it look like any Warforged I've ever seen?
No.
What the hell?
So yeah, Virgil, you're the one who gets to act first in this turn.
Does this thing look like it's aggressive?
Yes, it's pulling out. It's got one hand flipped out into forming an axe. The other hand is a hammer. It's also got a massive cannon on one shoulder that is visibly warming up.
Oh, that's so cool. I am going to go straight up to it and start smacking. Because I go before it, assassinate lets me go with advantage. 21 to hit.
That's a hit. Its AC is 20.
Okay. I need to quickly check something about assassination. What's the bonus I get? Okay, so that's 10 plus. Please add 10 to this number on my sneak attack. Garbage roll on my sneak attack. So 26. So 36 points of radiant damage with the main hand. Offhand scimitar with nick attack. Of course, that's the nat 20. Not the massive freaking thing, but the scimitar offhand. For a grand total of 10 points of slashing damage. Then I will use my bonus action to what's the bloody thing called? So I never actually use it, and I really should.
The disengage, the cunning
Thank you,
action?
that's the word. I was looking at withdraw, but that's the sneak attack thing. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to disengage, and I've used up 20 feet of movement, so I'm going to use up the other 20 feet to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to there.
Okay.
Apologies, my brain's not functioning today.
It's going to let out a blast of what looks like steam, and you notice that a lot of the damage that you just did to it repairs itself.
Off its turn? Jesus.
Legendary actions. Next up is Eventide.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to Zephyr Strike and get the fuck out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I can yoink myself to the back of the room, so I'm going to do that.
Probably smart.
And then I'll try and attack it. That's a pretty good roll to hit. Does that hit?
You get
26
advantage
hits.
with Zephyr Strike.
I always forget that. Maybe I'll get a crit. No.
Still hits his AC of 20, so you're good to go.
Okay, then I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Zephyr also gives you a D8.
I forgot. Yeah. There's the D8 from Zephyr Strike.
Makes up for some of the ones. And the second attack with AC 24 hits as well.
Okay, unless I forgot anything, that's my turn.
Okay, next up then would be Lyra.
I shall hiya and maybe regret it. Okay. Oof. So his AC was 20?
Yes.
That's not a hit. What? That's what I get for switching dice. Regret all of it.
Is there anything else?
Looking at bonus actions real briefly. Yes. Hold on, I gotta find my summoning thingy. Boop. There he is. Hold on. Blub, 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 blub. He's gonna pop in here. Just trying to figure out if I can actually tell it to attack right away or if it has to wait. Okay, cool. So that ends my turn, but then the skeleton goes immediately after me, and it will attack. Hopefully. Do something. Nope. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. What was it you said, Virgil, about shoulder cannons?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for
I
this
don't
bad boy to fire. I'm excited.
I don't know who I want to attack. One is Torque. It's going to charge that up and fire at Torque with a legendary action. Torque, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. And maybe somebody else.
16.
Nah, that would be mean. Not going to target the Sphinx of Wonder. That would be mean. Sorry, you said 18?
16.
16.
16? What is his DC? DC is 17, so that is 12 force damage because I rolled like dog shit. And now it gets its turn. Lyra is.
Cannon is a legendary action.
He has 3 different legendary actions.
Oh, I want to see this guy's stat block so bad afterwards.
This is I made the stat block. This is me.
Okay, this is cool.
I edited it up from a couple of other things that were similar. Yeah, it's just going to go after Lyra because she's right there. Smack at you with his axe hand. AC 23.
That hits.
For 19 slashing damage.
Okay. I have a reaction.
Okay, I'll pause on the hammer fist then.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh,
I
good, his
need
cannon recharged.
I need a dex saving throw.
Okay. Big hulking beast is great at those. How's a 4?
That is a fail.
And yes, it is huge.
Okay, good to know.
12 fire damage. That's a hellish rebuke, in case you were wondering.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to do math in my head because there's no button to push.
No, you're good.
Okay. And then hammer strike. That's a net 20.
Reaction. I would like to silvery barbs it to give a disadvantage.
Okay. That's an AC of 13. Which is a miss. That is probably a good silvery barbs.
And then I'm going to... Okay, I need a ruling on this, since... And I'm guessing I know the answer. I have the split enchantment thing, and silvery barbs is an enchantment spell. Obviously, there's only one creature I could cast the reaction to.
Yeah.
But does the advantage part split, or is it just no split?
I think it's just the... you could target, in theory, 2 targets with that, if it was possible, but it's a reaction, so I don't think it's actually possible.
That's totally fine. Then I'm going to give advantage to Virgil on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw in the next minute.
Just as a friendly reminder, I can't be crit, and neither can Torque.
No, Sil pointed it out.
It
still would automatically hit.
I can already force an advantage on my next attack if you want to give it to someone else. I have roving game at this point now. I can steady aim anytime I like.
Okay, then maybe give it to Torque since he won't have to reckless.
All right, let me shoot.
Sure. Torque, you get advantage on your next thing.
Okay, that's the end of its turn. So the next up is Graham McGlimmer.
So yeah, I throw out my counter effectively with silvery barbs, and then I just tell it to stop as I'm casting command on it to do the halt. So if they can give me a wisdom save, please.
Sure. That is a whopping 5, so legendary resist.
Yep. Okay. That's fine. All right. And I think I'm still gonna just move a little to spread us out in case it has an AoE with the cannon.
It does. When it shot at Torque, you saw that it has about a 10-foot radius.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to like spread us out a little. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
If that's your turn, then next up at the end of the round is Torque.
All right. With the silvery barbs advantage, is that literally just your next roll, or can you choose when to use it?
Yeah, it's not like inspiration
Bardic,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, crap. All right, he Torque kind of winds up to throw his maul, but when he does, he purposely kind of kicks his little shawl thing off of his shoulder so that his symbol of Adaxis is visible to the thing, and kind of waits half a beat to see if there's any reaction from it before he chucks his maul.
There is a flare in its eyes.
Would I interpret that in a good way or a bad way?
Probably bad.
Alright, well then I'll just continue throwing the maul. And I'll miss. Second attack.
Even with... Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Second attack hits. Gonna throw on a strike at the giants. And it's gonna be lightning damage if my elemental damage matters.
With lightning, it does not.
And then some of that's also fire because of the Strike of the Giants.
That also has full effect, so that's fine.
And then the extra one is radiant, so 38 total.
Okay.
And I need a con save. Because Topple has no size requirement.
That's so dumb.
That's hilarious.
I think you
Just
failed.
telling
That's
me-
15.
That is a fail. DC 16.
Yeah, this is going to be funny.
You mean to say you could have hammered the bird out of the sky?
Yes.
It has to get close enough for him to hit it with a hammer.
Well, it's got to come toward him to eat him.
That's my turn.
Okay, as its last legendary action this turn, it's basically dropped down to one knee, and it's just going to look directly at Torque and in a really mechanical sounding voice say, "Betrayer!" And it charges forward.
How am I the
So what
betrayer? You attacked us, bitch.
Its movement is what? Yeah. That's in range. Literally gets bowled over by it. Torque gets slammed back halfway into the wall. Both of you take 17 bludgeoning damage as it smashes into you.
I don't get an
And-
opportunity to move out of the way?
No.
Wow.
You can make an opportunity attack with your skeleton as it leaves, though.
How much damage was it?
20 or 17, sorry.
Okay, moving on.
I lifted that straight off of another actual monster. So you're up. A skeleton can make an opportunity attack if you want.
It did.
Or
I
did it?
failed.
It-
That's why I
it
said
did. It
let's
rolled a
move
1.
on.
Okay. Then that brings us to the top of the round with Virgil.
It nat one, correct. Are we on to my turn? Or
Yeah, top of the round with it's your turn. I think you froze out a little bit there.
okay. Yeah, sorry. My Google Chrome just crashed, so I'm just loading back in. I'm gonna move 20 feet up to it and attack because it's prone, correct?
It is.
Cool. That's good.
The shoulder crash did not make it not prone.
That's the difference between I melee it and I shoot it. Okay.
DM, 30 seconds. So did it use part of its action to get up before it charged? Because it was
No, that was a
toppled?
legendary action.
So it's able to just jump up and run out of a topple? Or is it still toppled?
It's still toppled.
So it never got up.
No, it scampered across the ground, basically. And slammed into you.
Okay.
Okay.
Even on
I
the
have
ground, it's
tokens-
taller than you are.
I have tokens for everything but it.
It's right there.
I know, I have tokens for everything but it. I can even see the token for its cannon blast, but I can't see it.
Try refreshing, maybe? Because like, if I click on you, it shows up just fine.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, I saw everything else in the room except the boss. Nope, same again. I can't see it. I can see everything but it.
That's weird. You wanted to move over to it though, because that would be there.
How many feet is that? Was that
That's
20?
20 feet.
Okay, cool. I'm assuming it's the northwest quadrant from me.
Yeah, its closest quarter would be there.
Right. I don't know why I can't see it. This is so bizarre. But I am gonna stabby. So both attacks advantage because it's prone, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Well, that did shit. And the scimitar. Double 17s. So that's.
Sorry, I'm moving the token around. Is it showing up at any point?
The first one was a 15, so that misses. The second was a 27, so that hits. So I forgot you've got to add 5 to that because it doesn't count my scimitar's full dexterity bonus because it's my second attack usually. So that would be another 5. So 12 slashing plus... That's a good roll. 25 from sneak attack. And then I will disengage and... Oh, I can see it now. Thank you.
I just moved the token around. I don't know what's
yeah, now I can see it again. Thank you. That worked. Weird, but yeah. That's my turn. Sorry about that.
Well, you have bloodied it.
Hey.
Next up would be Eventide, but before that, it's also going to do its repair thing again. With a legendary action.
No longer bloodied.
No, it's still bloodied.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on it now.
Okay.
Let me remember what prone does.
It's disadvantage for you at ranged.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Mm.
I mean, it's why like snipers lie down on the ground to make themselves less of a target, kind of thing. It gets into silly positions where, like, if you're right next to them, shooting straight down into the ground, you have disadvantage for some dumb reason.
Yeah.
Also, this thing's like 15 feet tall, lying on the ground. So.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't have disadvantage, but well, here we go.
$15's a miss.
Is there a spell I can use instead? I want to look.
I mean, there might have been, but I don't think you can swap a spell in for your second attack.
True, but I can still look for next time. Which
If it makes you feel better, the 10 would have also been a miss.
Okay, I actually do have something I can do next time something's from. Disadvantage roll. Okay, cool. Fun. Good times.
I'm sorry.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, that'll bring us to probably angry Lyra.
$20 to hit.
That's a hit.
You have advantage, it's prone.
Fantastic. Nope, made it worse. 8 slashing and force damage.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
12 slashing and force damage.
Okay.
And skeleton misses. I'm done.
It still has advantage.
Sure, why not? I'll roll a 1. Or a 12. Still a miss. I'm done.
Now that it's its turn again, it's going to stand up. And And yeah, it's gonna smack around. It's gonna hammer fist Torque, because it's angry at Torque. Ooh, AC 14.
Nope.
And Axe Hand. I'm rolling badly. AC 15. I think it's a miss too.
Miss.
Then that brings us around to Glimmer.
Okay. I whip my staff around, and there's some bright, shiny purple light as I cast Tasha's Mind Whip. It can give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Man, I wanted to get a negative. That's a 9.
Yep, fail. So it's going to take 16 psychic damage, and then on its next turn, it must. Well, first off, it cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn. And then on its turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, take an action, or a bonus.
Okay. It takes no psychic damage.
Oh, all right. Good to know. And I'm going to stay where I'm at, so that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
The action reaction thing is action or bonus action plus no reactions is still in effect, though, correct?
It's still in effect. That still has effect, but it also doesn't apply to bonus to legendary actions.
It's
Okay.
two separate features. It's like they take damage, moreover, secondary part of spell.
Yeah.
No. It was just so I know that if I move away next turn, I don't have to disengage.
Can't do that. It's gonna blast cannon somebody. And it's got everybody there wrapped up. So somebody at range. I don't know who to target. One is Eventide. And yeah, I don't think I can get anybody in a double one, and it's not going to try. Eventide, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Is it charmed or frightening?
No, it's a big
Okay.
blast of force damage.
Okay. I still have good dex, but watch me roll terribly.
That's enough. It's DC 17, so you take 18 damage, but halved, so 9.
Okay.
DM, for clarity, with the guardian feature of Sentinel, is this an attack that allows me to have a opportunity attack against him?
I think it is. Let me just double check. Why is Sentinel the 5th option when I search for Sentinel?
Why is D&D the 10th when you search for D&D? Nobody knows.
Or it's a target other than you with an attack. That is an attack. So yeah, you can make an opportunity attack. That's fine.
Fantastic. That is a 29 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 10 slashing and force damage. And I'm also going to go ahead and smite. For 7 radiant damage.
Okay. And next up is Torque.
Alright, and if I heard right, he cannot take reactions.
Nope.
Then I am going to step away. And throw my maul. Recklessly. Jesus Christ. And throw my maul again. There we go. What? Okay. I love when the visuals don't match the numbers that are rolled. On my screen, that die was on an 18, and then it shows as a 13. Okay, either that or maybe I'm blind, I don't know. Let's do another Strike the Giants in there. So, 35 total. And how's it looking?
Not great. I just have to adjust something because I hit the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
The
It's not
wrong
looking
button
good.
is the wrong button is that there's actually two of them.
No, I hit
No.
the force damage button that I had on here for hits blast cannon attack rather than torques damage for proper. So I just had to add that back in.
I am, however, going to action surge. Uh, 24 damage.
Still up.
Missed. However, I'm gonna also quick toss. Son of a bitch!
This thing is just dodging hammers like it's Neo in the Matrix.
Do you have anything else?
No. No, that's it for me.
Okay, then you can give me a dexterity saving throw. It's gonna cannon you.
$15.
It's a fail because DC 17, so that's another 15 force damage.
How much?
15.
Oh, no, it's force. I can't have it. Damn it.
And top of the round to Virgil.
I'm going to go 20 feet here. Roving aim and Stabitha Christie is going to try and finish it off. $22 to hit.
That's a hit.
7 plus. Out the way, dice. Try to click here. So 20 points of radiant damage because I rolled atrociously.
You still broke something critical inside it, and it finally slips to the ground and stops moving.
Kill steal. Woo! Okay.
And we're out of combat.
I'm immediately checking this thing over. Not for loot. I want to know how this thing works.
I look over to Torque. What was that?
If I had to guess, defenses of the battalion.
I mean, now that it's down and not moving, you do notice that on its shoulder plate, it does have a very similar symbol as you have on yours.
I kind of hold my shoulder up next to it to demonstrate the similar symbols. I assume that's what it called me betrayer. I don't know.
Betrayer. How it would know, that's interesting.
That possibly does not bode well for me.
Well, do you need to recover before we go through this wall?
I mean, I should be fine.
Okay. Lyra, are you okay? The two of you look like you took the brunt of this.
You notice Lyra is on one knee, trying to get like almost face to face with Ada, and they're having like this whispered conversation. If you came close enough to hear anything, it's Ada trying to give Lyra pointers and calling her out for all her misses. Telling her, do better, you're not doing good enough. You should have hit that thing, it's the size of a house. You at least hit the house. Things like that. And while Lyra is just taking the verbal atrocities that Ada is spewing, she's also using lay on hands.
Okay.
do I glean anything from this thing's construction on how it operates compared to a normal Warforged?
Some of the principles seem similar, but this doesn't look like anything like any Warforged you've ever seen before, except maybe Torque.
Does it look like it has pop-out compartments the same way we do?
No.
Okay.
Does
the cannon look in any way detachable?
Yep, that's what I'm looking
No.
for. Anything on it that is removable.
I'm not gonna lie, you'd absolutely suit a badass shoulder cannon.
Doesn't seem like any of that is removable, really. Like the shoulder cannon, you can see that there are cables that like tied directly into its own power systems, and they're now as dead as it is.
I mean, come on, don't you want to replace one of your fists with a hammer, with a literal hammer?
Well,
Would you say because of the way this thing is designed, and that it has some of the similarities, but it lacks some of the complexities and intricacies of Warforged, that it would be an earlier model?
Very much looks like it would have been an earlier model.
So it looks like it predates Warforged. Or it's like a prototype of.
It looks like it's some kind of archaic version of some kind.
Okay. Cool. Virgil will just make a mental note of this, because that is absolutely fascinating to him.
well,
And then
shall we?
Yeah, before we leave, I'm just going to get up and I'm just going to walk over to Eventide and be like, in future, when we see hands sticking out of walls, we do not touch.
Technically, it was somebody bugging the wall here that triggered it, not touching his hand.
I know, but it was as she touched the hand, so for all we know, that's what it was.
This door, unlike the other door that you saw, does not look like it's oxidized at all. It looks pristine. And very clearly has a Daxus' symbol on it.
Is that bottom, the corner's meant to be that dark?
No, that's weird.
It's that corner and this corner.
Yeah, the two white crystals were meant to be giving off light, and I don't know what happened to the light in here. I think the whole light system screwed up when I uploaded it. So, fix. It was mostly just for atmosphere anyway. The room has a strange, massive contraption in the middle of the room, and surrounded by 5 crystals, 2 of which are lit and sort of guttering in and out of light, like they're not quite fully charged, and 3 dead crystals that don't seem to have any kind of energy to them whatsoever. There's a stone table that's like the surface is 10 feet off the ground on the north wall, with Tor can see there's some what looks like shattered glass on it. And that's about it. Otherwise, this room looks pristine. It looks like it hasn't been touched in years. It hasn't decayed at all.
Does the shattered glass on the table look similar to the crystals that are around?
No, it looks like glass, not crystal.
Okay.
And can I assume the thing in the middle of the room is what is pinging?
Yes.
I'm going to step back and leave this one to you.
The circle on the top there looks like a hatch. But it looks like it's not sized for you at your current size.
I don't know if I want it to be sized for me at any size.
And there are there is like one massive lever on the side, which I don't have on the map because I didn't have a good lever put in. When I say lever, I mean more like the Frankenstein type crank down lever.
What the hell is this?
Your docent is just constantly pinging the device.
He'll just bash himself in the chest. Yeah, I get the idea.
That doesn't stop it.
Does it look like this thing opens in any way?
Yeah, this window at the it's not hanging. The window at the top here, like it's a glass window, but it looks like it's on a hatch that would open up that you could crawl into.
I will end my rage. Before I end the rage, I'll try to open the hatch.
It opens. Like there's a little bit of a latch to keep it closed, but then it pops open.
And then I will shrink down and just kind of look around at the others. And then I guess climb into it.
This is a good idea.
Do I, when looking at this as Torque climbs in, do I have like any hidden or intrinsic knowledge from the outside of how to operate this thing?
Big lever on the side of it.
Okay. So there's nothing like suddenly wakens in my head like, oh, that's how these things work.
No,
Okay.
there wouldn't be.
Cool. I'm just going to look to Torque and be like, good luck. And when you're ready, you give your sign to be ready, I'll pull the lever.
I'm going to assume you probably want to close the hatch first.
Well, that too, but yeah.
Once you close if you don't close the hatch, the lever's not going to do anything. I'll let you know that up front. Once you close the hatch and pull the lever, Torque gets hit by magical energies from several different little prongs sticking out of the inside of the capsule. It is agonizing pain, Torque, and as you're sitting there writhing in agony, your chest pulls itself open and the energy starts spiking in onto the command docent. And it's agonizing pain. It feels like you're having open heart surgery without any kind of anesthetic, basically. But you're not taking any damage necessarily. It's just pain. You can scream if you want as a free action.
Torque does not scream.
After a few minutes of that, it eventually powers down, and you feel the command docent unusually warm in your chest. And you're going to get a bunch of information in a ping, because it is fully repaired.
Hello, good day. Please kill your friends.
We've already had one Warforged with that this game. Please, not another.
And you can add that item to your sheet. Actually, no, don't. Wait one moment. I forgot to change one thing.
Is it a custom docent?
It is,
Nice.
but I also wanted this to not require attunement, and I forgot to take that off.
Also nice.
Okay, it should be good to go there now. It may still say in the text that it requires attunement, but it shouldn't mechanically.
Okay, I'm just reading over this. Good lord.
And whether you want to share that with anyone is up to you.
Oh, this could be fun.
Like, as you're interfacing with it, all of this ability that it has, you're now fully aware of it. It's not really telling you this. It's knowledge that was in your head that you had forgotten, it feels like.
Well, did that do anything, Torque?
I am still in the thing, and the latch is latched from the outside.
Yeah, once it's clear that the whole thing
fair
has
point.
stopped, like it's powered down, I'm going to unlatch it and open it. Or pull the lever first to turn it off, and then...
As it powers down, also the 2 remaining crystals go dark.
Sorry, I'm just finishing reading.
Oh.
Yes, this thing gave me paragraphs.
Is this a wall of text item?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, at least one part of it.
If I recall, like all docents are kind of different in like the languages they know and then the abilities that they have.
To a certain extent, this one has a very specific extra thing.
Once the hatch is open, Torque will kind of pop his head out and start to climb out. And I'm going to assume he's smoking a little bit.
A little bit. Not uncomfortably now.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Is the discomfort from that thing gone?
There was never discomfort.
Oh, I thought you said it was bothering you, sorry. In character.
No, it, was subtly influencing.
Ah. And now.
Have you been able to solve what you were wanting?
I have full knowledge of the component.
Okay, and is it still able to influence you, or how does that all... Do you know how that works now?
I'm not sure. I think it will be something that will remain to be seen, but it does make me want to stop at the cold storage on the return trip.
Okay. I mean, if we are able to free more like you, then I think that would be a worthwhile cause.
This explains what happened to me. It's a command unit. It controls Warforged.
Oh,
If you say that, I step back and just look you over.
It's
Don't get any ideas.
It's temporary. And a side effect is that it grants sentience.
Ah,
And then
so it cannot work on existing sentient Warforged.
it might be able to.
I repeat,
The problem
do
the
not
problem
get any
is
idea.
that when a unit gains sentience, it can then wrestle its control away from the unit. So even if it would work on you, it would be very temporary at best.
Hmm.
However, if there are units remaining in cold storage, this could potentially effectively give them life.
There is the warehouse where I was found. If you remember, there were various Warforged in states of disrepair or inactiveness.
this seems like a wonderful thing that could be used to grant a second chance to those who have suffered quite the amount of injustices against them. Does the docent give you any other insights into this place? Clearly, this was set up somehow to interact with docents. Do you know, have you or your docent been here before?
And when Glimmer asks, Torque his eyes will start flashing as he kind of interfaces with the docent, trying to find out if he's been here, if it's been here, what he knows about the place.
Torque himself has never been to this complex. The docent does know that there were several laboratories like this for manufacturing and manipulating docents. This was the only one that it was able to identify as currently active, which is why I was pinging you.
Before we leave, I would like to investigate the rest of this facility.
That wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Under one condition, if another one of those guardians comes out, we leave.
If another one of those guardians comes out, I believe Torque may be able to control it.
And if you're wrong,
Then we leave.
He's wrong, but not in the way that you think.
I give a very exaggerated eye roll and huff.
The component does not allow me to control other Warforged. It allows it to control other Warforged.
I see.
Curious.
It is effectively its own being.
Because Virgil has no intones in his speech, what comes across as potentially well-meaning is actually as sarcastic as it sounds when he says, "Fantastic. Another thing we have to give a name."
I don't think it wants a name.
I slow head turn towards Virgil. What?
I can't remember. What's the name of our skeleton? Arthur? With 3 A's?
2 A's.
2 A's. Arthur, yeah. Remember Arthur.
He picked his own name.
We did encourage it. Shall we move on?
Is it really we?
Yeah, we encouraged it. There was a whole discussion.
I don't think it was the whole team that encouraged it, I'll be honest. I'm 90% certain it was me and Arlie.
I was definitely involved in the conversation of encouraging it to pick a name.
Okay.
And then there was a book of names, and it literally picked the first one.
But
Shall we
one
press on?
does not present the immense sarcasm that you've decided to give to that statement. As if we have hundreds of things that we've had to name.
We also had to. You also had to name the workhorse pony.
I didn't have to. I chose to.
Well,
It's
there you
completely
go.
different.
Frankly, I'm insulted that you never named the 2 or 5 giant elk.
They only stick around for a day.
Wow, and that makes them less real.
I haven't named my summon steed either.
Also hasn't named the skeleton minion.
Yeah, he only sticks around for a minute. So technically, he's gone. About the time I get around to naming him, he's poof, and I'm like, well, never mind.
Clearly, he's called Bob. He bobs in and out.
We just call him Bones.
Okay, before we get to further explanation, I'm going to suggest we take a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we can keep on with exploring the complex whenever you guys are ready. Which probably means whenever somebody wanders off.
That means Torque.
Torque wanders off.
It's a toss between Torque and Virgil, or Eventide, most times.
Yeah, I'm also following.
As you step into the chamber here, the floor is significantly damper than the rest of the complex. And then you can see like there's water dripping down out of the ceiling that's formed a fairly significant pool, and it actually has had time to develop stalactites in the room itself.
Is there a reason one of them is blocking light?
That one connects all the way to the ceiling.
Oh.
Aha, yeah.
There's some gross-looking mushrooms and stuff like that growing in the dirt, but there's really doesn't seem to be much in here.
You say that's water in the middle.
Looks
How
like
deep? How deep does it look?
it. Not deep. It's fairly shallow, actually.
Okay. Anything in the water, or like visibly?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Like there's probably some bugs and stuff like that, but that's what it.
I wonder the purpose of this room.
Glimmer is gonna pull out her wand of magic detection and just pop it.
There's no traces of magic in the room other than you and your friends.
Got it. It doesn't appear that there's anything special about the room. If that's all there was to explore,
There is still the door where we first entered.
of course.
This door here, by me. And I'm gonna try opening it.
It's not locked.
I open it. That's a big room. Oh boy!
There's some long collapsed stone structures to the south. Also possible to tell what they might have once been. And to the north, there's what looks like an enormous table of some kind, a bier of some kind, with a easily 20-foot long, tall skeleton in dark armor, and what looks like a chest at the foot of it.
Glimmer's still got detect magic up, right?
Torque
As soon
back
as I
off.
get into the room.
As you get to about there, Torque, you do recognize the armor on that skeleton.
As
That looks like Fire Prince Adaxis' armor.
like him himself.
Him himself.
Is this the ogre dude?
No. Worse.
Oh boy.
Does Torque see any magic?
Yes, the entire skeleton is giving off some weird levels of necromantic magic, and there's traces of magic coming out of that chest at the foot of his thing too, as well as all the little torches around the room.
For the notes, sorry, what's this guy's name again?
I'll type it out.
Thank you.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna sidle up to talk and just and be like, "Do you suspect anything may be trapped?"
I don't know about trapped, but he just kind of nods toward the skeleton. That's the Fire Prince himself.
Curious. He seems more dead than I imagined.
Yet surrounded by necromantic magic.
He may not be more dead than I imagined.
How do you know he's surrounded by necromantic energy?
I suppose the docent allows me to see more clearly.
That's a neat trick.
Would you like me to try the chest? Or do you think we will have to deal with him first?
If he stands up, we're in a lot of trouble.
To be clear, it was the armor that's giving it off, or is it just like that entire...
The whole skeleton.
Okay.
So you're saying I shouldn't go up there and touch him? Okay.
Correct.
I mean, go ahead if you want to.
Yeah, this guy's going to be more problems than the last thing we fought.
I don't know. Necromancy sounds bad.
Send in the designated poker.
Send in the curious one.
It's a very important role in a party makeup, guys.
Is this room dimly lit or dark?
No, it's dimly lit.
Okay. Can I use shadows as stealth cover, or is it too lit for that?
Oh, correction, it's brightly lit.
Sorry. Okay, never mind then. It's just that there's shadow in the middle of the room. I wasn't sure.
That's because the light is all screwed up on this. The torches on the walls are giving off basically 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light.
Gotcha.
And it mostly covers the room.
Okay.
Don't know what happened. It looked so much better earlier.
I'm just going to look to talk and say, your call.
I can try to remove or dispel the magic. I wouldn't be able to guarantee it would work, but it's an option.
Did you say there's faint magic coming from within the chest?
Through the cracks of it, yeah.
Did you say what school that was from? Or is it
No,
just general magic?
A whole mix of things, really.
Okay.
I mean, figure he was effectively the head of the battalion of the Basalt Towers, so he wouldn't just be kind of shoved away without the Egyptian standard of here's a bunch of his baubles.
Mm-hmm. How do you want to play this?
Well, I mean, he's very dead, as you can see.
He's also very necromantic.
I can try to dispel whatever the necromancy is causing.
I wonder if his armor's basically keeping him going. I know it's not coming from his armor, it's coming from him, but because he's wearing it. You remember those, for those of you who played Fallout New Vegas, you remember those hazard suits in Old World Blues that carried on going even though the person inside them was dead? It's giving that vibes. Thank you, Enders, for getting my reference.
Do I have any knowledge of the fire prince that might come in handy right now? That the character would know that the player doesn't?
You were a minion, like almost even like just a tool of the guy, so you didn't really get a lot of inside knowledge. And whatever happened to him that left him in this state, it was after when you got put to sleep effectively.
I don't suppose there's any magic also emanating from the armor itself, just him.
Not from the armor itself, no.
Okay, that's a shame. Magical armor would have been cool to try and peel off his body.
Like, you do know now that Adraxis was the guy who was basically responsible for inventing the concept of Warforged. But that he considered it a failed experiment, which you didn't know before the Dozen reawoke.
Yeah,
Cool.
he wanted.
So it's Dad.
Yeah, he wanted slaves. The problem was the docents kept giving them sentience, and then they would break free of the control. So they weren't pliant slaves.
How unfortunate. Yes, that was sarcasm.
You could destroy what is left of him.
Step back 5 feet, Torque. As you start to step forward, the skeleton rouses from the surface, sits up, and says, "The nattering of you mortal insects," as it shifts around and shoves itself to its feet. And bursts into fire. You have disturbed my slumber, and now you will face the might of Adraxis. And at that point, he seems to almost split in two, as he steps to one side, and a ghostly image of himself steps to another.
I yell out, "I thought I wasn't supposed to touch it! What are you guys doing?"
I audibly groan.
Initiative.
I believe the rule was, what if we find another one of those Guardian guys? Well, we didn't, so yeah.
No, we found something worse.
Worse.
You also notice that as he's splitting, the voice is going to the side with the ghost.
Okay. Okay.
God, they rolled terribly.
They did. I'm just looking at their initiatives and I'm like, holy cow, that is bad.
The body has a 2.
So we're thinking, what, if we kill the spirit, the body just stops?
It's an interesting idea.
Hmm.
First up in the round is Lyra.
Delicious. Let us begin with the Haya. 21 to hit.
On which one? The ghost?
Si, senor.
21 hits. It's an AC of 15.
Delicious. That is 13 slashing and force damage. And I'm going to Shining Smite it.
Okay.
There it is. So, it emits light in a 5-foot radius. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and it cannot benefit from the invisible condition. And it takes 4 radiant damage.
It hisses unnaturally at the contact of radiant damage.
Beautiful. And I'm going to hit it again. Well, I'm going to attack again. Another 21. For 14 slashing and force damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Then next up is Virgil.
I'm going to safely assume I'm within the physical reach of the physical body right now, correct?
It is a giant.
Okay.
Or was a giant.
I'm going to bonus action disengage. Because I get the feeling if I move anywhere, that thing's got an attack of opportunity on me already. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. And assassinate, stab away at the ghost with the poke. I mean, not a natural 20. That would have been lovely. So this is all radiant damage. 9 plus...
This is to which one again?
The ghost.
Okay.
So that is 24 points of radiant damage. And then Nick attack. Also hits for 4 points of slashing. And then I'm going to use the other 25 feet of my movement to back the heck away. 10, 20, hang on, 25 to there. Turn.
Okay, and that brings us to Glimmer.
Sorry. Mouth, food. In the similar fashion that this thing split, like Glimmer holds up her staff and something, it starts to light up, and she like pulls a spectral version of the staff out and lashes out two beams at one to each as I cast Ralathim's Psychic Lance. So each of them can please give me an intelligence saving throw.
You can twin cast that shit?
Level 10, any psychic or enchantment spell I can split.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The ghost got a 19.
Just meets.
I rolled really well. And the body gets a 4.
Okay, the body fails. Okay, so the body... Okay, the ghost takes half damage. So it's still, if it can take psychic damage, takes 10. The body takes 20 psychic damage, and that's not what I want. And the body is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Not immune to incapacitated? God damn it.
And then I'm going to, just as a precaution, because I can't tell the distance I mean, not that I would. That they can swing. I'm going to use a charge of my Staff of Distraction to disengage as a bonus action and move a bit further back. And that will be my turn.
Okay, and next up is Torque.
I need to recover from laughing at that gif. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Discord. But I am going to grow in size. My elemental cleaver is going to be thunder damage. And let's go ahead and recklessly attack one Mr. Ghostface. 28 to hit. That'll be 23, and does the thunder damage matter?
Which one were you attacking? I don't think it matters.
Ghost.
Ghost? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Alright, and so 23 and 2 radiant. And then the second attack. $29 and 1 radiant. And that'll be my turn.
I didn't realize that bear thing was a GIF. What the fuck is going on?
I was laughing because I was like, why are they coming out of his crotch?
Enders, if you want to ignore it, feel free, but I forgot to mention the assassinate
No,
bonus earlier.
It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, it's looking pretty tattered. But is there anything else there, Torque?
No, that was it.
Okay, that means it's its turn. Who's within 60 feet?
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure the
that's
answer to that is
everyone.
I believe
yeah.
the Backstreet Boys once said, everybody. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I need a smite button. Okay, I need everybody in the room basically to give me a DC or a Constitution saving throw. It's DC 15.
I don't suppose it's charmed or frightened?
No.
Okay.
Burning,
Poison?
It's howling and dragging everybody towards it.
burning a luck point.
Oh, Jesus. Can I do that too? Can you do it after you roll? Or does it have
No,
to be
not
before?
anymore, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Has to be declared in advance. I learned that one.
Fair enough. I always forget that I have luck because it's at the bottom of my page.
Oh, Jesus, that's annoying. And I'm outside of Cease's aura.
So it looks like Torque and Lyra save.
So, well, I guess it's too late now. I was gonna say Ada has a reaction. I can give one person a +2 to their roll.
I think that has to be declared before they do the roll, doesn't it?
Just says if when they make an ability check or saving throw.
It's a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then you could just add it to it. So if you wanted to give it to Virgil, that would pop him above the limit.
There we go.
Oh,
you go,
thank
Virgil.
you. Thank you.
Give her.
Then
My
it's
luck-
8. It's a total of 18 cold damage if you did not save, and half that if you did, so 9.
Do I still get dragged forward or do I resist?
Everyone gets dragged forward regardless of damage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I'm sorry. How much damage did you say for full?
For full is 18.
Okay,
So
thank you.
9 is half.
Yeah, it's each target is pulled up to 20 feet toward the ghost and must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take damage. and then it seems to fade almost out of existence, so you can't still tell that it's there.
It's immune. It can't go invisible, correct?
It's not invisible. You can still see it, but it looks like it's not on the same plane of existence, really. It looks like it might be in the border ethereal.
Hey, I can still see that.
Like, everybody can still see it. Like, it's not actually invisible, but if it's ethereal, it can't be affected by things on this plane. I don't think I have a thing for ethereal. No, I'm just going to give it a purple.
So it's just plane shifted into the ethereal. Okay. Oh, is that what's that ability spell? Is it blink?
It's like blink, but the blink, I don't think you can see them in the ethereal. This one you can.
Okay, but we can't hit him.
I mean, can you hit something that's ethereal? We'll
Yeah,
find
exactly.
out. Next up is Eventide.
Cool. Am I dead last? That's fun.
You're not,
no,
actually.
The body is. The body is. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do what I do best and get the fuck out of here. So I'm going to use another Zephyr Strike at the lowest rank, and I'm going to put myself. I'm gonna put myself like right here. No, like right here. Yeah. And I've seen that people are going for the ghosty port, so I'm just gonna follow suit. I hope. Or that gives me advantage. I'll roll that again. Neither of those are good.
Yeah, no, its AC is 15. Which one were you shooting at?
The ghost.
Yeah, they passed right through it.
Okay. Does it only give you advantage on the first one of the two attacks, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Trying again anyway. Just normal one. Oh, cool. That one, well, potentially hits, depending.
Goes right through.
Oh, okay. So
Almost like it's not even really there.
I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn going, guys, this might be a problem. And that's my turn.
And next up is Fire Dude, who is incapacitated. So can I do anything? I think it's no
He
actions or
can move,
reactions.
and that's it.
No action, bonus action, or reaction. It's going to make weird moaning sounds and not do anything. Top of the round with Lyra.
Wunderbar. DM.
Yep.
If I attempt to step into the space of the spirit, am I able to move freely, or is it difficult? Does it feel like it might be difficult terrain?
It's like it's not even there.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna pass through to over there. And I'm gonna whack that guy. Going off the assumption if I can walk through it, I can't hit it.
Yep.
That is a 25 to hit.
That guy's AC is 15.
Fantastic.
Should be better, but his armor's falling apart.
14 slashing and bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then 21
Just a
to
moment. When you hit him, like you cut into him and fire blasts out of the body, and you take 2 fire damage.
hit. And I hit him again.
Yep.
21 to hit. Let's see if I can get a. Oh, yeah, we're gonna reroll that.
This isn't a reaction either. This is just stuff that happens when you hit it.
Oh, you're good. 14 slashing and force damage. I'm assuming another 2 fire damage.
I'm gonna roll it again.
Can't just have a
9
static
fire
number.
damage.
Poo on him. I'd rather have another 2.
I mean, static would have been 5 every time. It's a D10.
Yeah, we'll call that my turn.
Okay, next up to Virgil.
Okay. I'm gonna step to here. Roving aim for the advantage and smash. $23 to hit.
That's it.
That's 9 plus. Get down there. Where are you? Where the hell's my thing gone? Oh, there you are. So a total of 26 radiant damage with the main hand.
Why is it not letting me click the main hand damage? Having to do mental math. Okay, it's also going to spurt out blood at you when you do that for 4 fire damage.
Thank you. And scimitar attack offhand with Nick. 21 to hit for a total of 4 slashing damage. I get the feeling I'm going to take more damage than I caused with that one.
Nope, you take 3.
Hey!
Net positive.
I'm going to use my other 35 feet of movement to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Glimmer then.
Okay, since it's now the start of my turn, the incapacitated ends. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to get away. And then just want to make sure. Oh, okay. That is further. Then, oh, I guess I can't confirm if that's going to work or not. That would be super cool if it did. Then I guess I'm just going to use command with the use of halt. If I can target both of them, I will, but if not, then just the one guy. So they/body can give me a DC 19 wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I don't think you can target a creature on the ethereal.
And that's fine. Yeah, then just the one.
That's an 18. Fail.
Okay, then on its turn, it doesn't move and takes no action or bonus action.
God damn it, he has cool attacks.
And we'll never know what they are.
Can you take reactions?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
And that brings us to Torque.
All right. Torque is going to attack the body recklessly. Oh god, 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh.
Barely, but it's a hit.
That'll be 24 damage. Yeah, some of it is thunder, some of it is radiant, if any of that matters.
Thunder and Radiant both work.
Okay.
You take 9 fire damage in return.
Son of a bitch. Torque smash.
It's the only way this guy's going to do damage is by squirting blood at you when he gets hit.
Another 25.
And lava blood for 2.
And that is... actually, no. Give me a con save.
That's a 15.
That's a fail. He is toppled. That's my turn.
Okay, Ghost's turn. It's going to unethereal itself and go after Torque. It'll do 1 attack on each, I think. Just slash at you with a spectral-looking sword. 1 on Torque. AC 21.
That's a hit.
For 18 force damage.
God, why? Why force?
Because it hurts.
It's also a ghost.
Did you say it came back out of the ethereal plane?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Cool.
And it's a AC of 18 against Lyra, which I think is a miss.
Correct. Miss.
And Windhell does not recharge. Next up's Eventide.
Okay. Right.
The ghost is no longer ethereal, so you could target that again, or the other guy's on the ground.
I'm also
Prone.
debating doing something like big and shiny, or if I just want to do damage. I'm not sure yet.
They're both pretty hurt.
They're both pretty hurt. Okay. Well, all right. Sounds like I'll just do damage then. So, since I'm not Zephyr striking, I'm gonna go ahead and put a hunter's mark on the ghost.
Okay.
I'm not also forgetting to mark off my hunter's marks.
I was going to say, is your previous one still not available?
I mean, it's
I
the
don't
same.
think she marked the Guardian.
No, I didn't. I Zephyr striked out of the way and didn't do anything else.
I thought you hunter's marked him on the second round. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good. Okay. Okay. Actions. Please don't roll bad. Yay. Maybe.
$25's a hit.
Cool.
Which one is this to?
The ghost.
Ghost?
All right, now I get to click 1,000 buttons. Here's the normal damage. Here's the cool damage. Here's dreadful strikes.
It doesn't take any damage from cold.
Oh, noted. Here's hunter's mark damage.
Or sorry, I should say it takes half damage from cold.
Okay. And then I'll roll a hit again. That's more than the last time, so it hits. Here's normal damage. Here's the halved cold damage, except for you have to have it. And here's... Oh, that's everything. Wait, do I use... I always forget. Do I use hunter's mark? Okay, yeah. You read my mind. Okay, there you go. Oh, he's dead.
The normal damage was enough to kill it anyway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it tatters itself into nothingness.
I have a mechanical question. Since I just put my hunter's mark on as a bonus action, I can't use a bonus action to put it on the other one, right?
Right, you've only got one bonus action.
Okay, so I have to fuss with that next turn. Got it. Okay, that's all.
And honestly, I doubt it's going to make it to your next turn.
Fair enough.
So it's commanded and it can't do anything.
Correct. The best kind
This is
of
so
correct.
dumb. Top of the round with Lyra.
Control wizards are so good. It's prone, so yeah.
16's a hit.
Wunderbar. I'm gonna reroll that. 14 slashing and force.
And Lava Blood for 9.
Okay. That is 12. And I will be smiting.
Another 8 from Lava Blood.
Okay. 11 radiant damage.
Anything
And
else?
that's my turn. Nope, that's...
Then that brings us to Virgil.
For the second time this game, I'm gonna go in with a kill steal. It's been time. I'm so sorry, guys.
Got a bright red ring around himself. He's fine.
27 to hit. That's 9 plus. What is the sneak
Why
attack?
can't I
button?
click your things?
So that's 27 radiant damage. Yeah.
You take 6 fire damage, and then the fires go out. And there's a sigh of escaping air as its lungs collapse. And
Are we
everything's
out
really
of
quiet
it
again.
too?
Yes, we are now.
Okay. Is there anything left of the armor?
There's smoking bits of the armor left all over the place, but it was badly damaged to begin with.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly up to a piece of the armor and just madly touch it. Because I'm mad that I didn't do that earlier and we still had to fight it.
Okay. It's hot. Not burning damage hot, but hot.
Is any magic radiating off either corpse?
Not anymore, no.
Okay. I will go up to the chest and check it for traps.
Give me an investigation check. Again, with
27.
advantage if you have these tools and all that. 47, there's no trap.
I was going to say, do I need to roll again just in case 27
Jesus
wasn't
fucking
high?
Christ.
I have a +9 to investigation. Is it worth rolling the second time, or does 27 guarantee there's no traps?
It doesn't guarantee there's no traps, but there's no traps, so it's fine.
Okay. In that case,
I'm not giving you a DC of 27 at this stage of the game.
You might have to soon. In that case, I will open the box.
There's a bunch of really big coins in there, and also some other interesting things.
Okay. I will sort things into piles of stuff and like clearly separate them so that the detect magic people can like view each section as it is.
There's 43 basically giant-sized coins, and those would qualify as 100 gold piece each, so 4,300 in gold pieces, effectively.
Okay, that's for the Bank of Talk.
I probably
I'll
lost
add it.
my concentration on the detect magic.
Yeah, but Talk will have his up.
Magically, there's a gem brooch thing. There's a strange amulet that looks like an eagle's talon. Like, not like a stylized eagle's talon, like an actual eagle's talon, somehow. And then there's a weird box with a strange ward on top of it that's glowing.
And of the non-magical trinkets that may be used to decorate a place.
Just the gold and the magical stuff.
Okay. Sorry,
Is-
Steve, no furniture.
Is any of the corpse still lava-ing?
No, the fire's died out. It's like the armor is still really warm to the touch, but not damaging hot.
If I like snap a leg bone in half, is there any lava in it or anything?
No, it's like almost like ash inside now. The ash is really warm to the touch, but
As someone who owns a smithy, what material is the armor made out of?
it would have been like steel.
Okay, so there's not anything special about this plate whatsoever, even in a non-magical propriety.
Not in that sense, no.
Okay, cool. So we've got an amulet, a pendant, was it? There was the gem amulet, the eagle talon thing, which was a...
I mean, you guys are going to identify these shortly, so I'll drop those two at least in chat.
Yeah, this is when Glimmer will say, now that the danger has subsided, perhaps we should take a quick breather before we go back out into the jungles.
Mm-hmm. And then a box with a symbol on the top.
Does the symbol on the box look familiar?
You can give me an Arcana check.
Nope, never mind. Don't care enough.
I will do the thing. It's the one kind of check that I'm good at. Does this pertain to demons or fiends? No. Okay. Oh, a 33.
You've seen this specific ward before. It's meant to prevent any kind of teleportation or planar travel from whatever is inside the container.
Can the container just be opened normally, however?
Nobody's tried. There doesn't seem to be a lock.
Whatever is in this, or whatever is contained in this box, this ward is protecting it to make sure that whatever is in the box does not teleport or cannot travel in a planar sense.
Does your true sight allow you to see through the box?
No.
Okay, never mind.
It's not X-ray vision.
Yeah.
And that's why I wasn't 100% sure, because I know you can see into like other realms. I didn't know if you could
There was a warlock invocation that let you do that in the last one, but I don't think it made it over to the 5.5.
I'm far too curious to not open this box.
But we just got out of combat, and that scares me. I think we should probably wait to open the box. Some of us are not as healthy as we could be, in case there's danger inside of it.
While you guys are arguing over the box, you notice out of the corner of your eye, Torque over there, like, snapping one of the leg bones and looking in it, and then he just eventually just gets frustrated, and you just hear him, like, kind of roar, and he picks up the corpse and chucks it at the wall.
I, like, briefly glance over, shake my head, and the whole time, like, if anybody's nearby, like, Ada is again talking to me about all kinds of crap. And, like, as she's still talking, I watch him, like, fling the corpse, kind of nod like I'm listening to her, and then turn to face right back to her, like, this is typical Torque stuff.
It's actually not typical Torque stuff. Torque's been pretty even keel, and now he's kind of losing his shit on a corpse.
Oh no, I'm just brushing. Like you're raged. I'm just brushing it off as part of your rage.
Where's our guide during all of this?
Outside, away from danger.
With the horse.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So
Yeah.
we're taking a short rest to burn hit die, and then we're opening the box, right? Because that's how you end. That's how you end an episode.
That is how you end an episode.
And I'm not here for 2 weeks, and if I don't get to find out what's in this freaking box, I'm gonna lose.
All right, so mechanically, yes, I would like to take a short rest.
You can take a short rest.
All right.
I got all the new stuff except for the box added to party inventory.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I don't think anyone can use the claw pendant unless I'm mistaken. Maybe Ali can with her feral stuff, but is that not already counted as magical?
Why is this not... Like, I'm clicking the thing for my hit dice to roll the health, and it is not doing it.
Mine rolled, but they didn't apply like I told them.
Yeah, they didn't. Mine didn't apply either. I'm having to do them manually.
Same.
Oh, was I actually... I hope I'm not actually spamming... Yeah, I'm literally spamming the shit out of this. Okay, it's just not actually doing anything. Alright, what was my first one? Because Jesus, I put a lot of these out there.
Your
You
first
rolled a
custom
17,
20.
and
First was
then
20.
later you rolled a 13.
22, that was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your first healing custom was 22.
More than one page of it, Splenda.
Jesus Christ, okay.
That is a lot of... Yeah, good God. This is forcing me to take 2 short rests because it wouldn't let me add more healing die.
That's why it doesn't mechanically do anything any different.
Mm.
Alright, and then I can recover spell slots, which I want to do. How much can I recover right now? Cannot be the
There we go. I'm up to
level
full.
5.
I'm not up to full, but I'm damn close, so I accept. Those are really cool dice. Like these sparkly aurora looking ones.
Mhm. I'm gonna have to reload my browser. I hate this.
Also, since we're planning on opening the box, I'm just gonna like be back here somewhere.
I guess
I
I'll
will say, like,
recover-
because Virgil cannot detect magic, he would have just seen a box with a symbol on it and would have probably opened it regardless. But I'm happy to wait till everyone's better off. Because he'd have been like,
I mean, it's very least I already told you what the symbol does.
yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. That to me could have just been like a company logo.
Which is why I said it out loud in character.
Yeah. Why did that not heal my... Oh, yeah, it did. It's just not updated on the token. Okay. Be right back 2 seconds while you're finishing off. I'm back.
I'm just like picturing Eventide going, open it, 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 open it.
From across the room.
Well, I mean, sometimes she's cautious.
Are we all good to open said box?
I mean, no, but yes.
I open the box.
Okay, you flip up the latch and open the box. The ward immediately snaps and vanishes off the surface of the box. And then the lid of the box almost snaps itself out of your hand. And inside the box, you see a large deck of gold-trimmed playing cards.
Ada groans loudly.
Oh, you sadistic man. Why would you do this again?
Okay, I just want to say the party is extremely lucky that Eventide is not the one that picked up and opened the box.
And it's getting a little late, so I think we're going to end it here.
On the final words of, now why would somebody put cards inside a magic box? I'm not here next week. I cannot draw a card.
I still would like to comment at how I'm gonna say the word bullshit, but entertaining it was that a little bit of RP turned into the deck of many things.
I am so happy. Question: is this the deck of many things, or is this a modified deck, or is this a half deck?
Figure it out.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah, we've not identified
You'll find out
it
next
yet.
week, and it's going to be fun.
We'll just have to ping you.
Yeah, like,
You know what, let's do it this way. Give me a D100 roll, Northern. You're not going to find out what happens.
oh no. 67.
6-7.
67.
I need you to roll again.
Because you hate that number, or?
No, because there are 66 options.
Oh, okay. 46.
Okay. Actually, correction. Would you want to draw one or two times?
No,
Otherwise,
I
we'll get that
wouldn't be
option.
I can't draw a card. I'm not here next week, so there's no point.
That's what we're rolling for. If you were
Alright,
here,
oh shit.
you're not going to skip out. You could draw one or two times.
Screw it, let's go for 2.
And I need a second one. And you'll find out what these are when I PM you when we start doing this next week.
That would be brilliant. I will not sleep. I might be able to log on like briefly at the start, but I need to go to bed next week because Sunday is tech day at for the show. Oh wait, no, sorry. Wait, hang on a second. No, I am here next No, I'm not here next Sunday. But I should be back the Sunday after in theory, but I'm going to be exhausted.
You say that you're out April 18th and 25th.
Yeah, hang on a second. No, I can't be back April 25th because that's the night of the last show. I keep thinking for some reason these games are on Sunday and they're not. Yeah, no, I'm not here either week because... So next week... So this week that we're about to have, I have rehearsals for the show Tuesday, Wednesday, costume collection and photo shoot Thursday, band call Friday, Saturday. Sunday is build the lighting rig inside the church, and tech. Monday is dress, and then Tuesday until Saturday we are performing, and we're performing twice on Saturday.
And sorry,
So, yeah.
Roman, I need you to re-roll that 46.
Okay. $32 again. So I've rolled two 32s. Do you want me to re-roll that again?
Yeah. Just because it's boring.
You don't want to be double cursed.
31. Is that the same thing?
Nope, that's fine.
Okay.
So my question is why it was warded with an anti-teleportation ward.
Maybe we'll find out some point.
You'll find out very quickly next week.
When Virgil disappears into thin air for 2 weeks.
It's going to be fun. But we'll deal with that next week.
Oh goodness.
I'm so glad. Funnily enough, earlier on, I was looking at my old custom items because I needed to make one for if I crit with my crossbow and only my crossbow. And I found my card of suck from the last game where I had the -1 to all saves.
This was a really solid end of resolution to Torque's backstory. I enjoyed that.
This was a really fun.
That was cool.
But for only 2 encounters that were essentially like 3 guys, they were really good.
Yeah, they were really good.
I still want to know what that room in the northwest was, the northeast was for. The pool with the 2 things.
Nothing.
I don't know. Honestly.
Yeah.
I made a map and then I
That's
put
just a room.
interesting things in them.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like, is this meant to be like some kind of cooling facility? Are they dunked in the water for a reason? Or
It was just a spare room.
okay. Well,
All right.
I bid
cool.
you all a good night. And
Yep.
I
I'm gonna hop
will
off.
I might be able to sneak on right at the start next week to find out what happens to me before I have to go to bed.
All right, have fun. Have a good night, guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Take it easy, everyone.
Take care.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, and that's going to be it for us tonight. All right, so we got some docent things. We got deck of many things. That always turns out awesome for everyone. So that'll be fun. I will be back on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern for raid nights. And then we'll be right back here next Saturday, 8 o'clock Eastern, to find out what happens with the deck. Interesting. But I will see you Tuesday, and until then, as always, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And you have a great night.